Hey there, Michelle Copper here with the Inspired Voice Business Coaching. Welcome to day 14 of my 30 videos in 30 days challenge. I can't believe we're at the end of week 2 already. I'm loving your questions and challenges, and it's a privilege to support you and offer you some tools and insight in how to get out there, speak up, be heard, and get paid. To celebrate the end of week 2, I'm going to offer you 7 easy tricks to 10x your confidence around networking, speaking, and presenting your work on camera or on stage. Many small business owners, online entrepreneurs, creative professionals, coaches, healers, authors, speakers have a full-time job learning our trade, developing our content, marketing our work. There's so much to think about. One of the things we don't always think about or even realize the benefit or the power of thinking about is how we're presenting our work. So these are 7 easy things to think about that won't take a lot of time and can power boost your charisma and your presence and your ability to really draw clients and work opportunities and engagements to you and feel access to your full enthusiasm and confidence and excitement while you're sharing about your work. Instead of dreading it and feeling like you didn't say it right and that shrinking, collapsing, feeling, you can feel like, oh great, I get to go talk about what I do. The first trick is whole body activation and awareness. Performers are taught to use their whole body to communicate, and a lot of the rest of us don't have time to think about it. So take a minute to go for a walk, go for a run, go to a crazy fun dance class that lights up your whole being, and also to wake up your face and your voice and the muscles that you use to make your words and your sounds. You can do that with the siren that we talked about earlier in the challenge. You can do that with those tongue twisters that we talked about to wake up and build the muscle flexibility, strength, and dexterity of your tongue and your mouth that makes the words that you say. My second tip is don't forget to breathe. And there's more to it than just remembering to breathe, because we kind of know that it's a good idea to breathe, but we don't practice. So when you practice your speaking, what you're going to say, your elevator speech, your online content, don't forget to practice taking that first breath. Build it into your body as something that you always do. You take that first relaxed, low breath, and that will set the beginning of any of your content, presentation, speaking, networking off on the right foot. Number 3 is building that muscle memory. You're doing that in the first 2 by getting your body activated, by remembering to breathe, putting that in your body. So to layer on some muscle memory, create those 3 bullet points or 5 bullet points or those trigger words that are going to help you remember what to say, and put them in your mouth. Practice saying them, exaggerate them a little bit so that your face is fully alive and awake and available to you. It's like programming the computer of your voice and your face, that those words are literally at the tip of your tongue, and that will help them come to mind. The other thing that creating those 3 or 5 bullet points, those 3 or 5 keywords that trigger what you want to say, is that you're building the muscle of remembering your cues instead of trying to remember the whole sentence or the whole thought or the whole idea. If you practice this word keying into that idea, then your body, your nervous system will give you all the words that you need in connection with that one keyword that's triggering the thought. Number 4 is flip open your camera and practice. It's a great way to recreate that on-the-spot deer in the headlights moment, because there's your camera, it's recording everything, and it can help you to practice building that muscle of being a little bit on the spot. And eventually, flipping open your camera will help you get used to it, and it won't be such a big thing anymore. The other thing you can use video for is to practice talking your ideas, teaching your ideas, speaking your ideas, instead of writing your ideas. It's a different muscle. Sometimes writing stuff, we can get stuck in our head. And whenever you write something, you also want to speak it out loud to see if it feels good, if it feels natural, if it feels like you, what you want to say. Practicing saying what you want to say by speaking it and teaching it and talking it to a camera can also be a great way to use the video tool, even if you end up taking that content and writing it down and sending it out in an email. Number 5, a couple of technical details. What to wear. White and black distort your skin tone a little bit and also do some weird pixelating things with the video. So having a solid white background, having a solid black background, or wearing a solid white shirt or a solid black shirt can make the video look a little weird. It can wash you out, it can make it look a little grainy, it does weird stuff to your skin. But that said, solid is better than print. Print or patterns on camera make you look very busy, and even in person, prints can be fun and great, but they can also distract from your face, which distracts from your message. If you're creating video content, play with the lighting, make sure that your face is well lit, look for the shadows. You can see from the beginning of my challenge to today, the improvements that I've made in lighting. Having direct daylight is often a great way to go. Having direct light on your face is important. If there's weird shadows or if it's too dark, we can't see you, and it impacts our ability to experience your enthusiasm and excitement. Number 6 is a very important trick. Love yourself up. Don't judge. Leave the judge in the hall and approach your work and watching your online content, your videos, your presentations, your speaking with a loving heart and full acceptance. The judge is keeping you separate from you and what you want to be and how you want to be and putting your work out in the world. So use the video tool objectively as a tool of learning without analyzing yourself and picking yourself apart and judging your work. Use it to improve and grow, but not to beat yourself up. Trick number 7, go do it! What are you waiting for? You're amazing. You have great work to share with the world. Getting out there and doing it is the most powerful way you will have to get better at getting out there and doing it. I really am enjoying your questions, thoughts, and concerns. I've added a couple of bonuses to the challenge. For everybody who participates each week will be entered to win a free class with me at the studio if you're in the area, and if you're not in my local area, you'll be entered to attend my next teleseminar for free. For those of you who hop over to the Facebook page, The Inspired Voice on Facebook, and click the sign up button and join my email list, you'll be entered to win a free 2-hour one-on-one session with me to talk about how you can give voice to your work, life, and prosperity in the biggest possible way in 2016. So thanks again for being here. I look forward to playing with you. Talk to you tomorrow.